Alright, so I got two more edges to go, and it's starting to really slow down being the one part studio to rule them all method. So I'm going to start refactoring this and breaking it out into individual part studios. At first I tried that, but I took a bad approach, but now I think I got it figured out. I'm still going to do the central axes as a single part studio. I'm just going to drive those in and use sketch. What do they call that? Onshape, sorry. And I'll just draw the three axes I need for each piece. Hopefully it's going to be speeding it up, because right now the import's still about a second longer than the regeneration time of the original. But once I start deleting out, in this case I already did white red, so I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Hopefully by the time I get that all purged, everything should hopefully be going a little quicker for me. Especially since the regen here, every time I add an arc, it seems to take a little while. So that's what I'm going to be doing for now. So it's going to take a little longer to get the full thing finished, but in the end it'll be probably a better practice. Or for anybody else who's copying it, you'll see better how you should be doing it. I don't know a better way to say it. So this is how I'm going to do that. So I renamed the original to central axis paths. I'm going to take the grid profile and all these and import those and derive them in. And I got a template one set right now where I can just start duplicating and just rename. So what's my next one? White, blue. Okay, so then I would, as a cheat, because I've already done these, I'm just going to import in. What was I doing? Right, white, blue, right? I thought it did white, blue. Yeah, I did. Alright, so bring those in, bring those to the top for now. And then we can go into hide the ones we don't want to see. So it looks like I only need to make one turn on the X. Edit that, show my grid. Start constraining. And what I've been doing is making everything to the white endpoint. And the reason for that is if I want to extend the duration past maybe a couple more seconds just to get a more of a delay when it's fully solved, I can just extend the original grid, and I'm not going to be constraining to just a vertical line and then have to go back to every single sketch and break this constraint and move it to, let's say, here. So that original path line for the white, again, I'm using white because it's basically this, just two bumps. Did I actually do it? I don't remember. Yeah, it looks like I did. Back to this. Boop. Alright, hide that. Show Y. Looks like I got do it up here. That's only one move also. Good. Oh yeah, I've been making them vertical to that line. I think I screwed that up on that last one I was talking. The reason for that, again, because I might have a path ending up here, I might have a path ending somewhere over here. If it's vertical to that point, it doesn't matter where I end up moving it, bumping it. And I'm selecting the grid. Tangent and equal. Hide that. And go to Z. Hide those. You're not confusing me. Hide white for now. That one's got a little more interesting curves. Z. I've already done the move face on all these. That's why this extra line's sitting here. So I don't break that feature. I'm just going to keep bumping this one over. I tried doing that trick where I could extend the grid like I was saying originally and end up breaking almost every mate or constraint. So that little plan didn't go so well. Hopefully maybe after splitting this into individual part studios it might assist in that a little bit. Come on. constraints. That's the one that's going to take time to process. Okay. Let's hide that. And I already made that vertical, so I can hide the white one. And connect the dots. Try not to do these extra constraints. I tend to wake up geometry off screen. That doesn't look right. This is not. Okay, tangent. Equal. Let's make these two equal first. That equals that one. That one. Those equal to each other. Let's see if that constrained anything. Alright, good. Done. Back to what I was doing. Tangent, tangent, tangent. Oops. Alright, that was done. Alright, get rid of these move faces. The reason those are here is because I still have a few more to do from scratch. And it's just one less step I have to do for those. Just check to see how well these line up to the originals. So X just had one bump, and UX only has one bump. And Y has one bump, and my new Y has one bump. Looks like it's all lined up too. So I can unhide these, delete that derive, and rename. So now I don't have to, this will make it easier too, because now I don't have to rename each one of these white, blue, X, white, blue, Y, white, blue, Z, like I was doing originally, because there's only the 3, so that should cut down a lot more labeling as well. This is white, blue. Okay, so that part's over. Now we go back and refactor this in. You know what? I'm going to try that new replace component feature. What did I just do? White, blue? Yeah, those 3. White, blue, X. Doesn't actually fix mates, which sucks, but hey, at least they'll be in position. I think that was more tedious than the other way. Alright, so edit the group. It appears that mate updated. Either that or they never replaced. Let's go find out. Let's go rename those original white blues. Something else in it. They have the new name. They appear to be in the group. That's actually pretty good. Now the tangents. Good. Broken. That's what I want. So that should be the only thing I need to modify is that missing entity. Okay. Let's make sure it still runs. 6 inches. So all that white blue. So that'd be this guy right here. That appears to be working, right? Yeah. Alright, so I guess the replace part was a little bit better than the other way. So I've only done the one other part so far, which is the white-red. And yeah, I still had to manually put it into the group, may move it over here. So hey, as long as group actually updates with replace component, that's actually Something I didn't know was there. Good job, Onshape. Alright, so that's what I'm going to be doing next few probably days, is just refactoring it, trying to get to speed up a little bit before I get into the 8 corners and these last 2 parts.